What's going on, y'all? It's your girl, NeffyRaps. It's the vibe session right here in Major Zone Radio. You already know the vibes, baby. We are bringing y'all some of the dopest, hottest, independent artists out here doing it on their own, getting it out the mud. Period. Okay, we got another dope guest on the show today. Chaos,
Yeah.
welcome. What's going on?
How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Blessed under the circumstances. You know, we got to keep it moving.
Yeah, right.
So, listen, tell us what city you repping today.
North, from Newark, New Jersey.
New York, New
No,
Jersey,
not New York, Newark.
Newark.
Yeah,
Yes. Let me
yeah.
find out you from the East Coast.
Sure, for sure.
East Coast vibes in the building
Yeah.
on period. So, are you in Dallas now or you
No, I come back and forth.
okay? Got it. Got it. All right, big pressure. See, I didn't even know you was from New York. I actually had a friend from college that was from New York. Definitely, she was dope.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you say is like the biggest difference in the music and the artists from where you're from to out here in Dallas?
If we talking about sound wise, I think that up here sometimes we might focus more on like the lyrical side, maybe storytelling. And although Dallas does the same, y'all have like a bounce with it. It's like the beats take you a little more. But I think y'all have more togetherness than kind of up here.
Okay, okay, so that's where you are now. You're in New Jersey.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yep.
So I heard y'all legalize that Zaza. I'm about to come
Yeah.
holler at you. What's good?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
Big
jealous.
business.
Texas, I'm not a from Texas, but I live here now. But Texas is gonna be like the last state. It's gonna be the 50th state to do that. But it's
Yeah.
all good, man. New Jersey is doing big things. Y'all also got a lot of dope artists coming out of there. So yeah, it's doing good. So tell us how you got into making music. How did your journey kind of lead you to that?
I actually started young writing poetry, and I was writing poetry just like as a pain reliever. Like, I didn't talk to people about how I was growing up, things I was going through. And I actually heard Tupac rap, and I see that he was accepted for his struggle. And it kind of left me a little more at ease to rap in front of people, and people started loving it. And from there, it just kept growing, stage kept growing bigger and bigger.
Okay. Okay, so I heard you kind of mention things that you've been through. What was it like growing up for you in Newark, New Jersey?
So it's rough. It's rough. I mean, just like a lot of other places, the urban stories, father in and out of prison, mom, it's six of us from my mom to my father, and my pops was like through, drug addiction and different things of that nature, we just kind of, we grew up pretty rough, and, it forced me to be a man way earlier than I was supposed to. And, it just, Newark is a rough place to grow up in, but if you make it here, you're good.
You can make it anywhere, right? Okay. So, a lot of people that kind of have to grow up fast, they say have like an old soul or like kind of you've been here before. Do you get that from anybody ever?
All the time since since
Okay.
since a kid. Since a kid, it's always like, how old are you? Or did you go to college? Or how because
Yeah.
it's just, that's streetwise, I guess.
Okay. Street smart. I ain't mad at it. Okay. So where did you get your artist name, Chaos? Because that's Pat right
Yeah.
there. Chaos. So is it
Yeah.
an acronym or is it wild out here in these streets? What's going on?
Now in the beginning, yeah, chaos was like for a chaotic lifestyle. Just
Okay.
it was crazy, you know what I mean? But as I grew up and evolved and tapped into different things, it became an acronym for creating happiness after one suffers.
Okay. Creating happiness after one suffers. That's actually kind of fly. I like that.
Thank you.
I like that. That's cool. You gotta put that on a t-shirt or something.
Oh yeah, we coming.
Okay. And when you do, you gotta look out for your girl. I need
Yeah,
me one, please and thank you.
Definitely.
All right, cool. So for those that's tuned in, that's listening, that's watching, how would you describe like the chaos sound? How would you describe your music, your vibe? You don't have to compare it to a person, but what's that vibe like if you popping on a chaos record?
Genuine. Whether it's a up tempo track, whether it's something slow, whatever it is, it's genuine. You're gonna be able to relate to it. You're gonna be able to say, "Oh, that came from his heart." You know, I just don't. I don't like gimmicks. I can't give you gimmicks. You know,
Okay.
I'm gonna give you who I am. That's just
Okay. None of that like trolling and capping that's going on the gram
and
right now.
that's it. That's insecurities.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
nobody
true.
more morals and stuff is at all time low.
Yeah, with hip hop letting somebody like 6ix9ine in, I mean, what's really going on?
Money rules the world. So you
Yeah,
know, at the end of the day, somebody's getting rich off of everything that he does. So long as he bringing them money, they're gonna keep him relevant.
yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. I don't even like talking about him a whole lot on my platform, but
There you got
uh,
it right.
but hip hop is in an interesting space right now for sure. But what I kind of love about it too is that it's all these different subgenres and it's all these different sounds and vibes that are coming out. And then with streaming and everything like that, it also makes it easier for new artists to put out music and for us, to kind of get that vibe. So with that said, what do you think it takes for a new artist to make it in today's music climate?
It's easy and hard at the same time. You know, it's a lot of social media and these different platforms make it easier to be heard. But if you don't educate yourself, on a business and know like what tactics to kind of get in the right ears, the right eyes rather, uh, you can join the circus. You don't want to join the circus. That means your career is going to be short. You can get seen and be forgotten about. So you have to kind of educate yourself and figure out what crowd you want to be in.
Okay. Okay. That's a bar. That's some free game for y'all, real quick, free chaos. So, like, you've been doing your thing in the music and you gave us a little bit of your journey. What's something you would tell your younger self as you were coming up or trying to do music? What's one thing you would go back or one piece of advice that you would kind of give to the younger chaos?
If we speaking musically, um, control your passion because like this industry is full of vultures. They take advantage of you and they see that you're really passionate. So they'll tell you everything to make you feel like the next step is the top. And then when everything is going, they lead you. So control your passion.
Control your passion. Okay. I like that. I like that message. So I was kind of checking out your bio and you got your hands in more than just music from what
Sure.
I understand. I hear that you may also be out there in the community working with some people doing some things.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Um what where we start at? As far which you like just helping to get like the community and stuff like that,
Hmm.
or well, I have a restaurant. It's called Wing Champs, and so part of the things I do is at the end of the day when we close up, um, I go. It's like a spot down here called Downtown North, where it's like a lot of homeless people. So whatever I have, I go down there. I take it to them, give it to them. I also speak. I speak to like troubled kids sometimes. Also people that are dealing with like mental illness and things of that nature. Just I feel like in the space that we in the world, that the people that really have the knowledge of from mistakes being made, they're not like giving it to the right people. So I try to make sure that I can, for those that ever see me in a negative light, I can use that as my platform for them not to make the same mistake. So I try to do stuff like
That's dope. That takes a special person to kind of give back in that way, right? A lot of people talk about it or, front for the gram like they do, but you
that.
actually out here doing things. And then I heard you owning a restaurant. That's major. What's the
And
name of it again? Drop it one more time.
wing champ.
Wing Champs. Listen, ladies, he got his own restaurant. Don't tell me I never put y'all D with nothing, okay? I love it. So what flavors we got at the Wing restaurant? What flavors
uh,
can we get?
buffalo, honey buffalo, barbecue, honey barbecue. What else? Lemon pepper, sweet teriyaki. We always got chaotic. That's the hot wing. That's my wing.
What? Your
Yeah.
own wing sauce. Come through with it.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, you just made me hungry, Chaos. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Now I gotta sit here and think about wings for the rest of this interview. No, I'm just messing. I'm just messing with you. Okay, cool. So I'm kind of interested in your music taste. Who are some of your favorite artists? It could be artists right now. It could be favorites of all times. But who are some people that you really enjoy listening to?
I like to just speak on the deceased because this game too finicky to speak on the live, and that's when I be a person, their personality don't match their music, so I don't speak on the living too much. But as far as deceased, I'm very big on Pac. Is my all-time favorite, and I love Nipsey Hussle music and what he stood for. Who else? And me, I don't really want to speak on too many people. Let me.
Listen, you got to put yourself in there.
Yeah, sure, for sure.
Always. Okay, I'm not mad at that. You named two greats too. I mean, Pac, undeniably, he's always in everybody's top five. I feel like Big and Pac are always in everybody's top five, but clearly you're more of a Pac person, and I can imagine that's because Pac had more of he had the street side, but then he also had that side where he would really tap in, and get deep and really tell us some stuff.
That genuineness. That's Big was a dope rapper. I feel like he was very lyrical. He was real artistic. Mm-hmm. So I don't take nothing from him. I think he was great, but Pac his music touched me. So that's why I like Ride Here. So I'm like, man, that was crazy.
And I might upset some people with this comment, but the West Coast tries to always claim Tupac, but Tupac is really from the East Coast.
100%.
Okay, he 100%. Really went to the Baltimore School of the Arts. I gotta plug my city real quick. Okay, so shout out to Pac, big energy, big pressure. Okay, cool. If y'all tuning in right now, we got Chaos rocking with us. It's the Vibe Session. So we're gonna get into some of the new music in a few, but outside is kind of starting to open back up. As you may know, Texas is like doing the no mask thing effective next week, and then everybody else is kind of getting back out there. So with that said, are you comfortable snatching the mask off at this point and just living your life? Where do you stand with the whole situation right now?
I can't say that I'm comfortable taking the mask off. It's just we at a state of unknown. Like, it's like, do the mask really stop it? Or you don't really know. But I just think if you felt that this was the answer, I think it's kind of fast to just say, like, throw away with it. Opening up, making money and stuff like that. I understand that's really what everybody's worried about, making some money. But I think it still needs some regulations. There's just no mask. It's like, I don't know. It's a little. I might be the only person with a mask.
Facts. Listen, I'm gonna have a whole spacesuit. I don't even care. I show up to the events. They can be like, that girl Neffy is crazy. Yup. Don't breathe on me. Anyway. You gotta be safe, man, just in case. There will come a time where I'll get completely comfortable again, but if I'm ready like today, I don't know yet. Okay, cool. So you got the single. We're going to talk about that. But what are some other things you have planned for your year for 2021? You getting back outside, you hitting the road, more videos, more shows. What's some things we can look forward to Chaos Chaos this year?
My project Crown Heavy is definitely coming this year, but for the most part, my hands just in a little bit. I'm real heavy on building businesses right now, because music is always going to be, it's always been my passion, and I'm always going to, put that out there. But I'm attacking every avenue. I act, but everything I love, nothing that's not a money grab. Money will come with it, but it's just like I'm trying to build this platform to break that generational curse. So I'm focused on the acting, take my restaurant to the next level. Also got my own tea, Nana's nice iced tea. So I'm pushing. So we just pushing, trying to build everything up. My clothing label, Bag Race. What else? I have a nonprofit called Own Your Peace. Just I want to build businesses so that make everything tap into one another, and because the more important you become and the more sincere you are, the more people come aboard, and that's the only way you can kind of get change things. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Okay, Chaos on his whole status. He gonna be signing $1 billion deals in a minute.
Yeah,
Listen, ladies, are you single? Listen, I'm trying to hook you up, and I don't even know the situation.
Nah, I ain't. No.
Oh, damn. See, I already knew. It was too good to be true. Listen, shout out to Shorty, no disrespect, because they be my DMs like, Neffy, you was out of line. No disrespect. I love to see it. So, all right, bet. So we also got the new single. Tell us a little bit about that new record you pushing. What's the name of it?
Well, I have 2 singles, so I'm not even sure which one you have. I have Yeah, Yeah, and I have Spin the Corners. Which one you got?
I think we actually have both. We're going to play both for y'all, too. So tell us a little bit about both of them.
Okay, so Bend the Corners is kind of actually touching on, it sounds negative, but it's not really negative. It's just like how everybody's glorifying like the gangster, so many things on like say social media, people showing guns and things like that. And you just say, yeah, like y'all glorifying it, but like we really come from that. So Bend the Corner, like we really, it's stuff that y'all, we don't talk about, or it should never make social media like we really come from that era, So that's what Bend the Corners is about. Okay. And yeah, it's just like about evolving. As you evolve, certain people be stuck in the same position in life. You could start off on the block and say, look, I ain't going to end there. I'm taking it. I'm going up. And you got the people that don't believe it. So they stay there. And as you start to elevate, then you start hearing things. And they never would have played with you like that when you was right there. So you got to kind of just be smart enough to evolve and say it's a trick to make you backstep. So it's like, yeah. Like, what I mean? Like, I hear you. You know what I mean? Because if you have to, because if you don't say yeah, you be back there. You might win the fight, but you lost the war because you stopped everything you was doing to answer them.
Okay, that's a fact though. That's real. Those both are relatable scenarios. Absolutely. So we got Bend the Corners. Yeah. Please make sure y'all check out those records. Download them, stream them, add them to your playlist. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, because that's how we doing it here on the Vibe Session. So absolutely, we're gonna be showing those records. Big love, Chaos. I want to thank you for joining us today on the Vibe Session. You've been a dope guest. You're a friend of the show now.
I appreciate that. I'm coming back. I'm holding you to that.
All right. Tell your shorty, don't be mad at me. I was just messing.
Nah. She's super solid. She's super solid.
Okay, cool. Solid, 10 toes. All right, cool. I'm cool with that. So Chaos, real quick, tell the people where they can find you online, Instagram, YouTube, all of that. Go ahead, drop your handles for us.
Just come on Instagram. I'm on there all day at KICHAOS_NCG. And come up there, man. I'm here. And you could on YouTube, you got Google Never Change Motivation Entertainment. That's my site. You got my web series up there, got my music up there, motivational speaking soon to come up there. But if you start with Instagram, you can find everything under my link tree. And yeah, holla at me.
All right, bet. It's a play. All right, big energy, big pressure. Make sure y'all go check out them records, man. We gonna have them coming for y'all in just a few. It's the Vibe Session. It's your girl, NeffyRaps. Chaos. Thanks again for joining us, y'all. Listen, we got to get out of here, y'all. But until next time, we out.